We're blessed by God's grace to live in a place that has a natural environment like none other.
This is the most natural area left on the coast. I don't know of any other place like that.
This is truly a unique road in that it leaves the mainland, travels across the Salt River out to Ford Island Beach.
There's really no other area on the west coast of Florida quite like the Ford Island Golf Trail ride. It's 9 miles out and 9 miles back. It really is breathtaking.
We're going to go out 9 miles, probably take a quick break, and then come back 9 miles.
Ford Island Trail is the only road in the county that goes to 2 of our boat ramps in the county, that goes to the only beach in the county. It's a narrow road where the bike paths are more of a shoulder on the road as opposed to actual bike paths.
A number of years ago, there were some stripes drawn along the road, but they're very narrow and quite frequently have the boat trailers or the guide arms of boat trailers actually over there.
The vehicle will be in the lane, but the trailer is a little bit over next to the bike path, and I've been bumped in the shoulder twice by the white guide poles that people have on their trailers.
You know, bikers are not going to go where they feel unsafe, and so because of that, I think we're missing a lot of bike traffic that would be out there.
When you live on the nature coast of Florida, tourism is the fundamental backbone of our economy.
It is extremely important. It's a main economic driver.
Tourism accounts for roughly 1 in every 6 jobs in Citrus County. It's that important to our community. The Withlacoochee Trail alone has roughly 500,000 visitors a year, and the statistics show that those visitors spend roughly $124 per day per person.
That trail supplies 670 jobs and creates sales tax revenues of close to $3 million.
Well, the project we're talking about is a 9-mile multi-purpose path traveling the length of Ford Island Trail from Highway 19 all the way out to Citrus County's only beach out at the very end. It's a project that's been talked about for many years, how to get pedestrians and cyclists all the way out to the beach safely.
One of the first things people ask is, well, what's the county done? Well, the first thing the county's done is they've invested about $70,000 in the original feasibility study.
That feasibility study came back and said, yes, this project is feasible. Probably best to do it in phases, which is exactly what we're wanting to do. The Tourist Development Council then allocated roughly $400,000. The County Commission has also allocated roughly $150,000 to go towards this project.
The city has pledged financial dollars to match what the county is doing. We have complete buy-in with all local jurisdictions.
The path would likely run along the north side of Ford Island Trail, running from Highway 19, the 9 miles all the way out. There are several bridges along the way, but the plan at this point is to not do anything at all with those bridges. At some point down the road, when DOT determines it's necessary to replace those bridges, the new bridge would add a bike path to it. The ask that we have submitted is for $9.8 million to get the first phase of this project done. That is a little bit more than 3 miles from Highway 19 headed west down Ford Island Trail. Then ultimately what we're going to do is in 2022, the Sun Trails priority listing opens back up again. And what that means is that we can work towards getting this project off of the Sun Trails opportunity list onto a priority list. At that point, we know that someday this trail is going to get completed.
This is an amenity that goes way beyond just a local bike trail, but it's also a true state destination.
We have the Withlacoochee Trail that connects to the county's trail system that moves across the county. With this trail being completed, it would give you a true cross-county, cross-Florida connection on the Coast to Coast Trail.
So a cyclist that's so motivated could travel from Ford Island Beach all the way across the peninsula and end up in Titusville over on the Atlantic Ocean.
It's safety, it's regional in nature, it benefits economic development, tourism, and I think this fits all those categories.